Yesterday we looked at the meditation to manage our emotions. Today we will look at how do we manage our self-esteem and identity through the meditation. So few minutes initially we will look at what is this self-esteem and identity and how this self-esteem and identity is coming as an impediment for our daily career and life. How it comes as an impediment for our peace and bliss. When I talk about managing self-esteem and identity, there are few areas. Firstly, your career, your education, your position, power, and at times these things come as an impediment. Your identity comes up. Who I am, do you know who I am? These thoughts come up. Then we will assume certain positions to respond in a different way, in a way that it impacts others negatively. It hurts somebody a lot. To prove our position power, we also get into some sort of justification trap. Idea is we need to manage our expectations from people around us. Just because you have certain identity in your career and professional life, we need to understand what is that we are expecting from others. Also, how do we expect validations and acknowledgements from whatever the work that we do? That is another area that we need to look at. Today, what we will do, we will surface some of these issues in our awareness and meditate upon them. We will try and drop some of these, because only when you drop your identity, when you are dealing with the external world, you will be in a better position to control your mind, manage your emotions, and give your best in whatever you do. Ultimately, being efficient in your daily activities and your work is the end objective of our life. Sit in a comfortable position. Ensure your back, neck and head are in one straight line. Ensure you are breathing normally without any difficulty. The idea of bringing the body awareness in your awareness is to quieten the mind. First we will do scan our body from the tip of the toes to top of the head, and once we scan our body, then we will look at bringing the awareness to the breath, starting with tip of the toes. Start scanning upwards and see if you have stress and strain in any part of the body. If you find any difficulty anywhere, some pain anywhere, you take your awareness to that area and just witness it. Do not do anything. As you do that, as you scan your body from tip of the toes to top of the head and back from top of the head to tip of the toes, you will start getting a lot of thoughts in your mind. Thoughts are the combination of awareness and objects, and various objects keep striking your mind. Just witness them. Objects could be, how do I manage my tasks along the day? Or it could be, how do I respond to somebody? Or it could be, how do I make certain decisions today? It could be anything. Everything is an object, and these objects keep bombarding your mind, and these are nothing but your thoughts. So let them come, let them go. Do not control your thoughts, just witness them. They'll go away. Now, once again, scan your entire body. See it is fully relaxed. Have a gentle smile on your face and continue to breathe normally. Gently close your eyes. Scan all your 5 sense organs. They are the primary organs that receive input for your actions. What you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you touch, what you taste, everything has a conversation. Everything has a story. These stories governs your life. And every time you have this story ringing in your mind and you transact with this world around you, you tend to react. Idea of this meditation is to elevate yourself from reacting to responding. When you get to the stage of responding, you are actually taking responsibility. Response equal to responsibility. Continue to breathe normally and let us now take deep breath and chant Om 3 times. When you chant Om deeply, 2 things happen. One, your entire body vibrates. Every cell, you have some 200 billions of cells in the body, and every cell vibrates. When we say our cells vibrate, you are actually shaking them. You are waking them up. You are allowing them to liberate the hidden energy in them. Every time you take a deep breath, you are actually taking a lot of energy and giving energy to every single cell in your body. And when you exhale, all the decayed cells vanishes from your body. The decayed cells get into the excretory system and then flushes out. So along the day, few times we need to take deep breath in and exhale deeply, so that regularly we energize our body parts, cells in the body, and the whole system. The second thing, when you chant Om, at the end of Om, there is a beautiful silence. That silence is the absolute awareness. That silence has no thoughts. When you get to the stage of no thoughts in your mind, which means to say you are in complete conscious state or state of awareness or complete presence of mind. Our end purpose is to achieve that state of complete awareness. Continue to breathe normally. Any thoughts flowing into your mind, just witness them and go deeply with your awareness on the breath. You have everything blanked out in front of you, just your awareness. With this awareness, I will ask you to surface few things around your self-esteem and identity elements. Firstly, bring in top 3 biggest achievements in your education journey. It could be at your school level, pre-university level, undergrad level, or even postgrad level. Once you surface 3 top achievements, say to yourself, yes, I am happy about those achievements. However, these achievements cannot come on the way of my conversation with my fellow human beings. Secondly, slowly bring into your awareness your 3 biggest career or professional achievements in the last a decade or 2. Just bring in whatever you are proud of, whatever you think you have contributed immensely. Again, bring into your awareness and be happy about it. They are your fond memories of your career achievements. But tell yourself, they are gifted to me by God and they are all with me to make me as a wonderful human being. And whenever I converse with any of my fellow human beings, these achievements will not come as an impediment. They are all the gifts that I have received. Tell yourself that I'll be humble on all my achievements. Tell yourself that I will drop all my identity. Tell yourself that I will drop all the validations and acknowledgements from today because I work out of happiness and not for happiness. When you work out of happiness, that is your true nature. That is exactly your true nature, where every task, every activity, every action you do it out of happiness. Continue to breathe normally. You have nothing else other than the dark, blank space in front of you. You are in absolute silence and continue to deal on your self-esteem and identity. Now you say, all the achievements in my academic career, my professional career, and my achievements in the society are for me to become a role model in the society. It is not for showing off to anybody. My education, my career achievements, my awards, my wins, my accolades all have made me a wonderful human being and a role model. I will continue to work on this so that my juniors, my peers, my seniors emulate me, and I will continue to create so many wonderful human beings in this planet. With my education and career, slowly surface to your mind the top 3 qualities or the traits or the values that you want to be emulated by others. Think of the top 3 values and qualities. I will give you few seconds. Surface one after the other. It could be anything that you think are the values. It could be the way you communicate. It could be the way you respond. It could be the way you show empathy to others. It could be the way you want to accommodate others. Surface these 3 and say, today onwards, I will live by those values and virtues. I will allow you to contemplate on this for the next 1 or 2 minutes. Continue to breathe normally. Completely be silent in your mind and contemplate on these 3 values. Any other thoughts? Let it come, let it go. With that, those three values surfaced in your mind, say to yourself, the identity and self-esteem, my education and my profession, my power and position, they are all for leaving the legacy behind. Think of the three legacies that you want to leave behind. What do you want people around you to remember, to carry on your values? Think of that. You may not surface everything today, but the idea is in your everyday meditation, over a period of time, you surface those elements that becomes your legacy. When you drop your identity, you will become a kind and beautiful person. That is the first advantage of handling your self-esteem and identity well. You also move from being careful to full of care for others. Care not just for your fellow human beings, care includes your care for the environment. You become so good that you don't have to be controlled by anyone, or you have the temptation to control anyone. The biggest challenge in the human mind is either we have the tendency to control somebody and things around us, or we are controlled by somebody. The stress comes due to both the reasons. Idea is to transcend being controlled or control somebody. Few seconds, contemplate this in your mind and say, I will not control anybody, nor I get controlled by anyone. When I say this, it does not mean that you let loose everything. You will be firm, you will be very disciplined, you will be organized, and the discipline, firmness and the organization itself will give moral fear in your environment and allows you to reap respect automatically. That's the idea of not being controlled by anybody, nor you controlling anyone else. It does not mean that you are letting everything loose. No. It does not mean that you are letting everything disorganized. No. The way you are organized in your mind will become an example for others. That's the idea. You will also have the power to say no to things that does not add any value to your life. That's the power of bringing into your awareness and being in the presence of mind around your identity and self-esteem. The moment you transcend self-pride, you will not get upset if somebody kindles you, nor you will have the tendency to kindle somebody else. You transcend anxiety, you transcend anger, and you are neutral to a lot of things. Continue to breathe normally. for the next few minutes. Continue to breathe very, very normally. Continue to breathe normally. Slowly take a deep breath in the count of 6 and exhale in the count of 8 or even 10. Every time you inhale deeply, you get complete full air or oxygen into all the parts of your body. And when you exhale all the toxins, all the bad thoughts out of your body. Observe your abdomen. It gets completely compressed when you exhale. At the end of inhalation and exhalation, ensure you have a small pause. Take a deep breath now and chant Om 3 times and enjoy the vibration of the Om chant. Enjoy the vibration at the end of the breath. Continue to breathe normally. Slowly become aware of the surrounding noise. Slowly become aware of your body parts. Gently move your fingers. Gently rub your palm and place it in front of your eyes. Slowly exit from the meditation. If you want to continue your meditation, you can do so if you have time. Else, exit the meditation and in the next 15-20 minutes or even half an hour, do everything very, very gently, very slowly. Whether you speak to somebody or lift something, have a cup of coffee or water, any drink, everything do it slowly. Relish every activity that you do. The purpose of this meditation is to do slowly and gently every activity along the day, but that takes a lot of time. Wish you all the best.